Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
I love Ben Riley.
I know you do, Lilith Hellfire, but can't talk Ben Riley every week.
You love it.
Welcome to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil. Joining me as always.
I don't need an introduction. I've told you this several times, Bruce.
You know who I am. Hey, Tony Stark. That's Lilith Hellfire. And welcome back to week 2 of our Slingers month. See, Lilith doesn't even want to introduce herself. She just wants to get right into the sling. No workup, no foreplay. She just wants to get right down to the sling.
Just like in real life.
Sure heard it before we even jump on. She's like, okay, come on, let's go. So, very anxious to get to this sling.
So, Black Marvel, wow.
Yeah, although, did we get that? Well, I guess in issue 1 we one of these issues they reveal who he is, but yeah, it's just like a, creepy old man watching some teenage kids.
I mean, they are in New York, so that's kind of true to life, at least.
I don't know what happened. I don't want to know what happened to you in New York.
It's hellhole number 2. No offense, New Yorkers.
One after LA.
Yeah, definitely.
So after our Spider-Man Identity Crisis issue, we're getting to the actual Slingers series. This time we'll be covering issues 0 through 5. Issue 1 was from December 1998, and then the rest is all 1999. Party life.
Yikes. No, it's not 2099.
Y2K is fast approaching. So, Miss Lilith Hellfire, did you read this when it first came out?
No.
No.
Had no interest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If it's not Peter Parker, I don't care.
Oh.
And now if it's not Peter or Miles or, Gwen, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back in 1999, you weren't reading this you didn't give it a try at all, or?
Wasn't interested.
She's too busy going to middle school.
Yeah.
Goth Lilith was just like, I'm not reading that.
Playing a little Magic the Gathering, a little D&D, nerd stuff.
Nerd. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like this series. I was reading it month to month. I enjoyed it, but I don't know. Is it just me, or could Joe Harris have picked up the pace a little bit? Was that?
Yeah.
I think
definitely.
That's. I mean, I know this was a weird time at Marvel. They were fighting off bankruptcy, and anything that wasn't a household name like Spider-Man or X-Men or something, wasn't probably gonna have a long shelf life. But it just seemed like, I don't know, Joe Harris took his sweet time with this.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, until we'll get to this more next episode, but I mean, except for Mephisto at the end, I mean, we really didn't even get any big name villains.
Well, they do have a lot of street level heroes at Marvel. Mm-hmm. So, plus they're taking up the old discarded Spider-Man, mantle, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. I was just like, oh yeah, but I mean, would it have helped this series any? Maybe put a little more life into it. Well, no, if we had been, had a shocker to kick around an issue or something, or
I don't think so. I think we all kind of knew this was ephemeral, like it was not a permanent thing. So.
I was hoping it was a permanent, well, somewhat as permanent as any of these things are.
Yeah, no, you could just smell this is a limited hangout for sure.
Yeah, and then just like some of the choices, I was just like, I don't think that helped at all. Because like, again, issue 0 that came free with Wizard Magazine. Google.
Yes.
Google.
Now I do have that one still in the thing because it was Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's never been open. None of my Wizard magazines have been open. They're still in the plastic. So
really,
that's how I buy them from the comic book shops. Like I don't think I've ever bought a Wizard that wasn't in the plastic.
I mean, I bought them off the newsstand in the plastic, but then I didn't open them to read them.
No. You read them online and you keep them in the plastic. Come on, Phil. They don't make Wizard anymore. They're valuable.
Ooh. Well, I had to know right away, if Leonardo DiCaprio was going to be playing Spider-Man in the movie.
I would have burned Marvel to the ground had that happened.
Or is Peter Parker Spider-Man 75 actually the end of the Clone Saga?
Plot twist. It's still going on right now. Little known fact.
I know, Octavius. But no, just like the issue 0 was really weird because it's like it's just them like training on this rooftop, and then spoilers at the end of the issue. Your only female team member falls off the roof and seemingly dies.
She sucks. So if you can't cut it, to your death you go.
But doesn't that seem weird? I mean, yeah, it's a comic book. She's probably gonna be back, but it's like you seemingly fridge your only female member like right away.
I just love that Prodigy was like, no big whoop.
You were weak. Well, I get it from
Prodigy is me and Prodigy, apparently.
I know, but those other two, it's just like
he didn't even know her. Just shut up and move on. I agree.
I know, but the other two, it's just like, at least in the Family and Anonymous notes, something. They're just like, oh, let's run.
I mean, they're punk street kids. Of course, you're gonna run.
I guess. It just seems
nobody wants to run around with a dead body. Come on, be serious.
Mm-hmm. I know. Goth girl takes a header. Because that's how issue 1 opens. It's just like, her in the chalk outline.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man's there taking pictures because, hey, kids, we need to sell this book. Let's get a Spider-Man cameo in there.
Oh, they should put a Jimmy Olsen cameo.
Yeah, but
Turnabout's fair game.
The Punisher was busy, so we needed Spider-Man in here to boost some sales.
Yeah, it's called the learning curve too, and I was just like, well, you should name that the first the issue 0 because that was a steep learning curve.
Mm-hmm. But and then in the grand tradition of variant covers and gimmicks, there was 4 different number 1s.
Yeah.
I mean, basically there was a different member in the forefront, but I mean, at least they tried because like each issue, whatever version you had, you got like 8 original pages with that character from like their perspective.
Yeah.
Like the whole train wreck thing. Which again, I mean, was this a little too slow? Because in the first issue, basically, Ricochet just stops a mugger and saves his girlfriend, and then they stop like a out of control train.
Yeah, when someone dies, they have to get better. So
I know, but do you have to go a little bit flashier in your first issue?
I don't know. Maybe he was under editorial constraints because the pacing is just very weird.
It is.
So who was editing at the time over there? Oh, Bob Harris. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you hear all kinds of stories about Bob Harris.
Yeah.
But did you like the art, like the crisscross art?
I did.
Mm-hmm. I think it works for this series.
Yeah, it almost doesn't feel like 90s artwork, actually. It feels a little more timeless.
Yeah, because after this, he crisscross go to Captain Marvel. But I mean, his art wasn't bad there, but I think it fit this series better even.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think issue 2, Hooligans, is probably my favorite out of the ones that we're going to talk about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just, I don't know, like, I feel like he was, like, picking up the pace, and, like, you're kind of starting to get the more camaraderie, and they're, like, kind of coalescing as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And then things kind of fall apart after this, but whatever.
Issue 2, another Spider-Man appearance.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, who are you kids, and what are you doing in my clothes? But again, still just like, even though it's somebody else now, Ricochet, you know, bouncing around in Spider-Man style and has some kind of danger sense.
Ah, yes.
I was just waiting for Pete to be like, "Are you a clone? Are you Ben Reilly's love child?"
I was gonna say he does show up.
Oh, how funny would that have been if Ricochet was like Ben Reilly's kid?
Secret plot twist, we can still make it happen.
But no, instead they make him the dirty M word.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mutant.
That was an odd choice in a spider book. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, and again, it's weird because it's like, you know, Ricochet's a mutant. Hornet, of course, gets his powers from the suit. It's like an Iron Man thing, but it's like, I don't think they ever fully explained. Did Dusk and Prodigy, did they have to wear their suits to have their powers, or did Black Marvel find a way to like embed them with power?
I always took it as the suits because they never explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it almost seems like Dusk's powers didn't kick in until she died.
Hey, you know what's funny? Since you interviewed
Ron Friends.
Yeah, because on the cover of number 3 is "With great power must come great responsibility." That whole debate.
Oh,
I thought that was so serendipitous, actually. It's kind of funny.
I know. He's just like, when did someone get that wrong the first time? I'm like, it's probably Stan.
It's definitely Stanley.
I'm like, either intentionally or not. Either Stan editing himself or just, I forgot what I said.
Yeah, it happens. Excelsior and all that.
Yeah.
It happens.
But again, issue 2 is just weird because it's like they're fighting bugs and like mutated rats.
It's New York, of course.
And then Prodigy just leaves them to die in the tunnel.
I'm telling you, Prodigy's my spirit animal, apparently.
I know. I mean, I think it's like, you know, you need to take this job seriously, but he's like, how dare the old man saddle me with you fools?
Basically.
But then issue 3, Dusk reappears to Hornet. And we get Black Marvel watching old movies.
That's such Black Marvel. I don't know. It was such an odd choice.
What, Black Marvel?
Yeah, because like plot twist, spoiler. Sorry, he's a demon.
Is he a demon, or I just thought he had sold his soul to Mephisto for like, you know, another chance to be a hero.
Yeah, I thought he was a demon. I thought that was the whole thing. Is there another Black Marvel?
I don't know. Well, was that in this series, or I mean, we're gonna get to their appearance in Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider at the end of the month.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe that's where I got
that
it
might
from.
be it.
Know.
Yeah, they might have played. Peter David might have played with it there, but yeah, I don't think they ever said that in this series. I just always think he sold his soul.
Okay. Which the kids do fight for eventually. Yeah. So
we'll get to that next episode, but yeah, Mephisto in a Spider-Man book. Get out of here.
Play the gift that keeps on giving.
And again, more Spider-Man because he tagged Ricochet with a spider tracer.
Remember, that thing doesn't have very good range.
What?
He doesn't have very good range. He never did fix that problem.
Well, when it's connected to your spider
30 years later, 50 years later, still crappy spider chasers.
Yeah, but they're connected to the spider sense. Of course, they're going to have a range, whatever his biology is. Should have just kept it at electronic.
Yeah, exactly. Even the electronic ones are poop, though.
He can't afford state of the art right now, though. Not like he's
Richard's on the phone or Tony Stark.
It's not like he's the head of his own company or anything.
Ugh, don't ever bring that up to me again.
I know.
Issue 4 was kind of weird too, because that's when everything really starts to get revealed.
Oh yeah.
And I think they're really trying to find their footing, and I mean they found their footing, and they're telling the story they want to tell, but they change a little bit in the I don't know. It was just like they picked up the pace or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you still got a whole bunch more story to tell. Slow down there.
And again, another Spider-Man appearance. This time he's talking to Dusk. See,
I ship it. Don't judge me.
Oh,
well, I'm kidding.
He was married at this point, but no, I'm just saying it's just like, they really wanted this to work. Spider-Man's popping up every issue.
Well, they're taking on mobsters. There's that.
Oh yeah, in the big hotel in Black Marvel, Black Marvel took the bomb because he wants to save everyone because he wants to be a hero that bad.
Desperate much.
The fancy hotel. You know what the special of the day was, right? Big Bang fans, get ready. Shrimp and mobster sauce.
Oh, terrible.
Remember that from Big Bang Theory?
I do. Damn, Sheldon.
Ridiculous. But so Dusk is coming back, and it's like, is she a zombie? Is she?
You die and you get better. That's what you do in comic books.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Prodigy's still running amok. The other two are like, what are we gonna do? And that's when the Black Marvel shows up. You shine on, princess. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
And then it's the cover to issue 5, just Prodigy holding up the building all Hulk style.
I know. That was some good artwork right there.
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah, the bomb goes off, the whole building's on fire, so they're working to get everybody out. And
I really got to hand it to Rob Stoll, who did the inking on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. It really brought everything together, in my personal opinion, in this particular issue.
But again, the whole thing is like, finally Dusk is back, but then you seemingly bury Prodigy under a building.
He'll be fine.
It's like, can we get a story with all 4 of them?
Well, maybe they didn't want to do that much dialogue.
It's like, how about we introduce some team dynamics before you start separating them?
Well, that's the thing. They never really felt like a team to me. Just 4 random people kind of arguing.
Yeah, I guess, but they're supposed to be a team. They were united to be.
It's hard to be a team. You can't all be teenagers with attitude. # yes, that was a Power Ranger reference. I think that they didn't build up the team dynamic and they just worked off of inner conflict. So that's probably another reason this didn't really stick to the wall.
Is that a Spider-Man joke?
Kind of, sort of. I guess I didn't really mean it. God, your punny business is rubbing off on me. I don't appreciate it.
Sorry, I'll try not to rub it on you. Anyway. Oh, and then that last page, Peter going up in the Aunt May's attic, seeing if the costumes are still there, and they are. So it's like, what are those kids wearing?
I thought it would have been better if they hadn't been in there personally, but
yeah, but that deepens the mystery because we don't, as at this point, we don't know who how Black Marvel did it, who if he's working for anybody.
Yeah. It was like it was Peter all along. He's sleepwalking and he's got another alter ego now. I thought that would have been a better twist, but that's just me probably.
It's Mary Jane. She's just like, Peter's out too much. You can pick up the slack.
I want to go on vacation, damn it.
I don't know, but I think this was
the Mary Jane part was great.
Wasn't this during that 99 reboot? So she's not even like home half the time, so
exactly.
She supposedly gets blown up in an airplane.
It's because no writer wanted to touch her with a 10-foot pole. They wanted to draw her in sexy lingerie. They didn't want to do a damn story for her, that's for sure.
Yeah, her hair got small again.
Well, it's the end of the 90s. It's almost 2000s. That was not the Rachel was the thing.
Oh, hey, I know we got a lot to cover, but do you want to talk any Spider books this week?
Well, there's only one that came out.
Well, I'm counting that Absolute Carnage too, and
they can watch Kate's number 117.
I know. Okay, I didn't get the chance to talk to you about this. You didn't read Black Cat, did you?
I did. Number 3.
Oh, number 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So you did.
It's actually getting better.
Mm-hmm. I just love Bats the Ghost talk. I know you. You're Silver Sable.
Like, are we doing a team-up book yet? Because you guys are supposed to have a team-up movie, so I figured...
Yeah, but is that still going through? I thought they were like, oh, no, we're not doing
it. Of course not. I'm being facetious.
Again, I don't know why you do the team-up. I guess they think they need to add them together, but I'm like, I'd rather watch, I think...
Hey, 4 groups are better than 2.
I guess, but I think I'd rather watch a solo of either one of them rather than a team-up. It's,
Come on, let's be honest. Black Cat is the headliner. Silver Sable is not for the 80s anymore. Silver Sable can go sit down somewhere.
I'm surprised. Ron Friends and Tom DeFalco created Silver Sable.
I know.
But
sorry.
I'm surprised Sony hasn't tried like a Black Cat thing yet. Trying to cash in on that, Catwoman
debacle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like do like Spider-Man and do it, jointly with Disney. Be like, this is how you do a Catwoman story.
Maybe she'll show up in Into the Spider-Verse number 2.
Or Spider-Man 3. Whose home is this?
No, it's Homeroom. Hometown Hero. Oh, no, it's going to be Hometown Hero. Spider-Man 3 Hometown Hero.
No, these are hip current kids. Spider-Man homepage.
God. Well, that means more Ned, so I'm down for that.
Before he becomes the Hobgoblin.
Dude, they better not. They better not do that. I don't want him to be the Hobgoblin. Although ample American Hobgoblin.
Exactly. And plus, you can always do like the comics. He could just be like brainwashed into thinking he's the Hobgoblin by the real one.
True.
Which we'll be getting into some Hobgoblin in a couple months here.
Long sigh.
Well, no, we're gonna stick to like the original Hobgoblin, not Macendale.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Ain't nobody got time for Macendale.
Okay, there's Thursday or Friday or Tuesday or whatever it is. I don't care. I'm gonna hold you to it. I don't care if there's an extra week. We'll do something else. No Macendale.
Oh no! Trust me, I know. Yeah, no. No, I think that whole month, that whole Hobgoblin month, like the last week is Hobgoblin Lives or whatever, where we see the death of Macendale. So that's as close as you get.
All right. But this the first half of Slingers. It's mostly set up. They really didn't build the world out or give us team dynamics, so I'm just not sure what we were doing.
I know. I'm just like, we really don't get a background on any of these characters, really.
And I'm trying to think, were they like trying to do a throwback to the earlier days of the comics where they're like, oh yeah, it's been 2 years. We should probably give you an origin story.
The whole Vulture thing.
Yeah, well, 30 years later. It's like, hey, are you the Flash?
But it's just like, yeah, this was 99. And again, it's like, do you have time to play around with, you know?
I don't know. I think if you leave it more open-ended, it leaves it as a blank slate for their readers to find, because obviously these are young kids and they were probably trying to connect to a younger market, maybe. AKA the Twilight effect. If you make the protagonist as a blank slate as possible for your reader to project, you'll it's better, supposedly.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't there a danger of, like, I don't know, being too generic? I don't know.
Apparently, they learned that lesson.
And I never knew. Did they ever collect this series in like trade or anything?
I want to say no.
I don't think I remember, because I mean, you could do like a quick 1-2 volumes of this. I mean, unless they're
I'm pretty sure they did, but let me double check.
I mean, unless they're always afraid of this like not selling, but it's like, throw them in a current book, and you can always be like, check out.
No, this was never collected.
And I was thinking, who probably never read this, who'd probably be up their alley?
Matt Kona?
Maybe, but I was thinking Charlie Esser.
No, this isn't up his alley at all.
He likes teenage heroes, and
yeah, but not boring.
Oh well, but
it was like a young Doc Ock, maybe.
Teenage heroes, maybe the whole Black Marvel angle.
Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. He kind of doesn't like to deal with the or the mutant verse, so.
I know, but we should have a bet. Then if he shows up when you come up here, we should make him read it and just be like, okay, did you like it? Did you not like it? We have a bet. Go.
Yeah, we should do that.
I don't want to sit here.
I give it a B-. Like I like the artwork. I love Prodigy. He's the most developed character out of this whole thing. So, which is weird because he's kind of a douchebag. But
again, your spirit animal.
Exactly.
So the first half B-.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I probably got to go with a B. It might be some nostalgia talking, but yeah, I'd say a B.
Do they move to Vegas? Like, I feel like in Vegas.
Well, I mean, when they show up in Ben Riley, which we'll get to at the end of the month. I mean,
yeah, okay.
They're in Vegas, but I don't know if they actually live there. What kind of person besides Lilith Hellfire would live in Las Vegas?
Exactly.
That's why I'm always like, if you're not like into gambling and stuff, I'm like who lives in Vegas?
Oh no, it's the buffets, bro. Like, if you love to eat and you can't afford to live in New York, Vegas is like the second best place. Seriously. So many good buffets. Like,
if you're into gambling, buffets, and brothels, Vegas is for you.
Well, no, buffets and drinking, free drinks. Like, all you have to do is play like $1 a penny slot, and you're drinking for free. Basically. So.
I've been to Vegas once. I mean, yeah, there's machines everywhere. Get off the plane at the airport. There's a machine. Go into 7-Eleven. There's a machine.
Yep.
All right. So.
Because we still got.
Yeah.
And another bonus special episode.
Yes. All right. So, what did you all think of the Slingers? Like we said, we'll be doing part 2, and then at the end of the month, we'll be doing the Ben Riley Scarlet Spider issues that they appeared in. So send your thoughts on any of that. And next month is Acts of Vengeance. So send your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow Ultimate Spidercast on Facebook, on Twitter, at ULT Spidercast and at CL Sidekicks. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. Check out Work in Progress. It's still a growing child. capesandlunatics.org. Go subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel and our new weekly newsletter, capesandlunatics.home.blog. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And now you can watch us record all these live at VOKL.com, or we're even streaming to our Facebook page, Periscope, which also puts it up on our Twitter. So yeah, just subscribe to our social media and you can watch us do this live. And Miss Lilith Hellfire, where can all the cool kids find you? If you're still there. Well, if you nerds want to fight me, get a hold of me. I think Lilith has abandoned us.
Fight me, nerd.
Lilith. Well, if she's not there, I know you can find her at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter. Just for the Capes and Lunatics peeps, you can find her on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 69. Because she has reclaimed it. All right, and I think she's gone. Anyway, so yes, so follow us, follow Lilith Hellfire. You can always get a hold of me personally at Nightwing PDP on Twitter. All right, so hopefully Lilith will be back, and you will be back for part 2 next week of our Slingers. Well, it'll be week 3, but part 2 of this Slingers actual series. So come back next time and sling with us. I just hope Lilith hasn't found someone else to sling with. It was nice while it lasted. All right, everyone. Sling on back next time.